They say every neighborhood has that one house you don't go near at night. On Maple Hollow Lane, it belonged to old Granny Weaver. People swore she was harmless, just a crooked-backed widow who mumbled to herself and wore the same gray shawl every day. But kids whispered that her eyes were milky, like she could see what wasn't meant to be seen, and that if you looked too long into them, you'd dream of death. One autumn night in 2004, a family down the street heard something heavy pacing across their roof. The father grabbed a flashlight and stormed outside expecting raccoons. But what the beam revealed froze him in place. Granny Weaver, crawling on all fours along the shingles, her crooked body bent unnaturally, her face turned toward him with a wide, toothless grin. Before he could speak, she scuttled to the edge like a spider and dropped into the dark, vanishing soundlessly into the woods. By morning, no one could prove what he saw. When neighbors asked Granny, she laughed, her voice like sandpaper, and said, "My legs can barely climb stairs. You think I can climb rooftops?" But strange things followed. A pet dog was found hanging from a tree. Children woke screaming about hands scratching their walls. And a teenager swore he saw Granny's pale face staring at him through his second-floor window, though his room was 20 feet above the ground. Then came the boy who refused to rake her leaves. Within days, his skin turned gray, and his belly swelled grotesquely. Doctors found nothing, but he died whispering, "She's on the ceiling." That was when fear swallowed the block. Curtains stayed shut, porch lights burned all night, and whispers grew. Granny Weaver was not just old. She was something else. Weeks later, she was found dead in her recliner, eyes wide open and lips twisted in a smile. The coroner said she hadn't decayed at all, even though her body was ice cold. That night, her house erupted in flames without cause. Neighbors watched from their porches, praying, but no one dared call for help. By dawn, the house was ash, the air thick with smoke that smelled like